Good morning, traders. Welcome to the Elliott Wave Street weekly video. I'm Juan Maldonado, and it's a pleasure to start the week with some of our wave counts. Don't forget that you can sign up on elliottwavestreet.com/membership and receive our daily live market analysis Monday to Friday on several markets that you can check on this URL. All right, so let's start working here with the euro dollar. I'm looking for a buy trade at the discount, but before we go into the details, let's have a look at the higher time frame. This is the daily chart. On the daily chart, I'm looking for a buy trade because it seems that we are done with this leg. My previous trade, short trade on the daily chart was here and here. You can check the videos here on YouTube on that date to check the strategy back on these cells that I explained. Finding the sell trade and the target was here this low. And now that we have this market cycle, I'm looking for another market cycle up to these highs at the 122.50 area, 123, maybe a little bit higher, but for now, let's focus on this target. This is a beautiful trade. We are seeing the price rejecting the lows, so it's time to start planning the buy trade. I haven't traded this one yet because it wasn't too clear the entry last Friday. But now that we have these buyers jumping into the market, we can go to the lower time frames and plan the trade. Let's do this together. All right, so this is the hourly chart. We have plenty of buyers jumping into the market. The plan is to have an ABC in order to go long after the wave 2. I like to wait for the ABC, and at the reversal right here above A, I like to go long. That will be my first entry. The stop loss will be below the end of wave 2. Small stop loss. I'd like to use 30 pips and just to jump into this buy trade. So just waiting for the discount. It seems that we have everything in place. What about the dollar yen? Then we're going to check the S&P. On the dollar yen, we are looking for another leg down. You know that I'm short on the dollar yen. I was able to sell the market at the 110.60. You can have access to my Telegram channel where I publish my trades. So let's go to the Forex one. This is the dollar yen right here. 110.60 with the stop loss at the 110.90 and a take profit at the 108.80. So this trade is active. I already booked some profits. I still have a small part of the position, and I'm looking here for another leg down on the dollar yen. Seems that the wave 2 it's done, and the first target is going to be here, 108, 109.10. And then 108.80, my target. And if we have a nice breakout of this area, I just want to continue following the trend back to the 108 area. So just following the trend, it is working nicely, the setup, and Elliott Wave is fantastic. You know, Elliott Wave provides us with all these plans in order to understand the market. Let's have a look at the S&P. And the S&P I'm long. Well, I already booked my profits last Friday, but let me show you the trade that I shared with the clients on Friday. This is the chart that I shared last Friday, August the 20th at 7:05 a.m. And look, more than if the trade works or not, I believe that the educational part of this live trade is fantastic. Look, we have the price going down at this area. How we can pick the bottom of the market? Well, that's difficult. Well, maybe here during the wave 2, I didn't take it, but it's possible to do it here, not here. But look, after we have a nice 5-wave sequence, the meaning behind this 5-wave sequence is that the institutional traders are buying. You know that they can't put the entire position at the same time because they will leave behind a huge gap, so they have to do it slowly. They need to buy the market slowly, and eventually that is too high, it's too expensive, so they need to stop buying and wait for a discount. And look, here we have the price going down back to this area, and the first time they went long, right here we can see the rejection, and this time they give us this fantastic opportunity to go long with them because they rejected again here. So my strategy was to go long at this area right here, go long there, and leave the stop loss here or here, and the target, the first target here, because that here is where they went short the last time. So let's see how this play out on the S&P, and then of course I'm gonna give you my forecast for the week. But it was here. Look at this beautiful entry. So I went along right here. Oops, wrong tool. There we go. I went along right here, this area, and I leave my stop loss here. And once I book the 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, I book my first half of profits. And here during the afternoon last Friday, I book all my profits because it was the end of the day, it was the end of the week, and I didn't want to hold the trade during the weekend. I know that some of my clients have the trade and they hold it for longer, so that's fine. To me, it was more than enough here. So you can do a lot of things with the Elliott wave theory, and if you don't have the time to do your own analysis, because I do this analysis manually, you can sign up to receive the daily wave counts. All right, so on the S&P, it seems that the market is slowing down a little. It's really expensive, that's a fact, on the higher time frame. And if we add a simple moving average or an exponential moving average, let's go to with an exponential and let's type any number. Let's go with 50. All right. So this is the 50. The black line is the 50 moving average. And look on the weekly chart, the distance that we have between the price and the EMA. Of course, it doesn't mean anything because in terms of the direction, because we have been seeing the price far from this EMA for a while. But something that we know is that when the price is below the 50 EMA or the 200 or the 100, it can be any number. It doesn't matter. Let's go with the 100. It will be exactly the same, right? There we have the 100. So when the price is below the 100 or the 50 or the 200, whatever is considered that is cheap. And when the price is above the 100, the 50, whatever is considered to be expensive and is considered to be in a bullish trend. But it doesn't mean anything, at the end, because yeah, here we have a big distance and the price didn't move down. But as long as the price continues higher and higher and higher and moving higher and apart from the EMA, eventually it needs to adjust. And that adjustment can happen in two ways. One way is that the price goes to the EMA, that I don't think is the case. I don't see any reasons why the market will fall that far. And the other option is that the market starts going sideways and the EMA starts catching up and eventually moves inside the price. And that will be the fair price, and that will be a confirmation for the bullish trend. And I believe more in this option. Now, so I think this sideways price action has started. However, the bullish pressure is huge, so I'm going to continue buying when I can. But look, this time at these highs, we have to be more careful because according to the wave count, we are likely to have some rejection. So it's not a short trade. Please don't misunderstand the analysis. It's not a short trade. The S&P is extremely bullish, and we just need to follow the trend at the discount, as the example I just did here. But here at the highs, we need to be careful because the price can start doing something like this for a while, bouncing on these levels. Even if the price makes a higher high, it's fine with the B wave. It could be an irregular flat, but this is starting to show some signals to be careful. But anyway, we need to continue following the trend. I believe we're going to break the 4,500 area before the end of the year, but it will be nice. Can you imagine this trade going down back here again? So we can go with the commercials and buy here again and buy here at the lows. You know, that's the dream trade. Is it going to happen? We don't know. But if it happens, we're going to take advantage as we did here. All right, traders, that's the plan for today, August the 23rd. If you want to receive these fantastic analysis, please visit us on ElliottWaveStreet.com. If you want to get the membership, the trial for 1 month, visit ElliottWaveStreet.com/membership, and you can test it out for a whole month, this fantastic live market analysis. Please have a great start of your week. I'll see you inside the membership. Take care. Bye-bye.